The thing that we've been getting wrong about plants is that they don't conserve water the way we thought. When temperatures get too hot, a waxy layer of chopstick, if you will, melts off the surface and water leaks out, right when the plant needs it the most. So that doesn't sound good. This is the University of British Columbia's greenhouse, where Sean Michaels is trying to figure out how much water is getting lost and at what temperatures.
Our research is really focused on the effects of high temperature on plants. We're primarily interested in how increasing temperatures, how they impact plant functioning and how that feeds back onto climate change. This research is critically important because plants are the foundation of the biosphere.
We all know how important plants are to the planet. During photosynthesis, plants absorb carbon dioxide, the main driver of global warming, through tiny pores on the bottom of their leaves. They take light in through these little cuticles on the top of their leaves. The water is coming in through the roots and veins, and they breathe out water vapor and oxygen in exchange. Understanding how temperature affects this process is crucial for predicting climate change. Scientists thought that plants lose most of their water to cool down through their pores, and they can just close them up during extreme heat to conserve water loss. But Sean has found that at really high temperatures, the waxy layer on the plant's skin melts like a candle.
And it melts and breaks down, which allows water to pass through. And so when plants get hot, even though they're closing their pores, water can sort of pass around the pores. And so plants are losing more water than is currently thought. And our models then that predict the effects of climate change on plants don't account for this.
So how hot is wax melting hot?
When we get up to temperatures of around 40 degrees Celsius, we start to see irreversible damage to the photosynthetic machinery. We estimate that for sort of an average size leaf, which is subjected to high temperatures of around 50 degrees Celsius, they can lose up to 1/3 of a teaspoon per day over 24 hours. And that may seem like a small amount of water, but if you were to imagine all of the leaves in a forest, that would add up to a tremendous amount of water that's being lost per day from these forests.
It's not just the plant's vitality that we're worried about here. At a certain point, when those pores that normally take in the CO2 from the atmosphere close up, the plants are not acting as a carbon store anymore. They're becoming a carbon source, the opposite of what we need them to be. With global temperatures continuing to climb, understanding these limits is critical for predicting climate feedback loops and the future of Earth's ecosystems.